played by the 2025 Salesianum Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Brian Cox.
How did the Salles look coming into this game?
You know, Liam, tonight's going to be a tough game for Salesianum as they face their best opponent of the year by far. But I think they'll be able to fight it out, even though LaSalle has some incredible talent that's going to be playing at the next level. Salesianum's depth is something that should not be taken lightly. They have such a deep wide receiver position that they can get some good star seniors the ball.
A lot of the star Salesianum offensive players are out from last year, including Aiden Lego, Billy Newman, Noah Mix, and Vernal Gary, all combining for over 1,100 yards receiving and 17 touchdowns, including MVP Brady McBride, throwing for almost 1,900 yards and 26 touchdowns last season. It's going to be tough to fill in those roles, but I have confidence in this Salesianum offense here tonight.
The Salles get ready to kick this one off. They won the toss, but elected to defer it. Here comes Aiden DeLucia to kick it off for the whited out Salles. Line drive kick bounces, recovered at the 15. Is taken up past the 30, down at about the 32.
Aiden DeLucia, the kicker, very new to his position. Hopefully shaking off some nerves there. A little low on the kick as they will start around the 34, 33 yard line. We see this LaSalle offense and Salesianum defense led by Justin McHill and Robin Triviano.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Gavin Sidwar, the quarterback for LaSalle, sends a man in motion. Looks to hand off. There's a blitz up the middle, and that one going nowhere. Loss of 2 on the play.
Salesianum defense showing heavy 3-4 defense there. Odell Teal's going to be your star defensive end for Salesianum. Showing a lot of blitz. Sometimes he splits out on those cloud zones. You'll see a lot more about that. And a second look as he comes in uncontested for a big sack. 3rd and long here for LaSalle. Had a run on the first play, drop back for a pass on the second. Let's see what they have on a 3rd and long here.
One problem with that is Coach Deladon might be showing his hand a little too early. If he's blitzing every play, the O-line's gonna make some adjustments, get some quick screens out, try and get Joey O'Brien involved more.
Joey O'Brien route right now in the slot at the bottom of your screen.
Sidwar hands this one off. And that one gets about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. 4th down and a bit for LaSalle as their punt team will take the field. Salesianum defense setting the tone early.
Absolutely perfect 3 and out to start this game. You couldn't ask for a better start here. Huge sack makes it almost impossible for LaSalle to recover. Absolutely perfect. LaSalle is the clear advantage here. And Salesianum setting the tone, saying, hey, you might have some trouble with us here. Delaware's not a big state, but they're putting up a fight.
back to return this punt are Jasir Gaiman and Devin Hassan, two returning members of last year's state runner-up team, both of which are crucial in this year's offense.
Number 7, Devin Hassan, back for the Salle.
Jasir Gaiman was the majority runner or punt returner last year. Let's see how he does now.
Gaiman waves for a fair catch and gets this one at about the 42-yard line, where Salesianum will take over. Salesianum offense taking the field, led by junior quarterback Brady Nab.
Salesianum takes over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Starting with a 4 wide out gun formation with a single back.
Nab tries to take a look at the defense by going for a hard count. Some of these linebackers might be blitzing. Nab play action, fires this one to Jamar Taylor. Taylor able to get the first down, breaking a couple tackles. He'll be down at the 46-yard line in LaSalle territory.
Quick curl route there by Taylor.
Brady Nab's pass complete to number 6, Jamar Taylor for Salesianum. First down.
3 wideouts now.
Nab play action again. This one for Jamar Taylor. Taylor downed as he catches it. 2nd down and 1 for Salesianum.
Brady Nab connects with number 6, Jamar Taylor. Pick up a 9 on the play. 2nd and 1 for Salesianum.
Salesianum hurry up offense here. Really trying to keep that tone that they set previous drive. As Nab hands this one off to Gaiman. Gaiman's got a bit of room. He's got a first down, but he's still going. He breaks a couple tackles before being downed near the sideline. First down, Salesianum.
These inside zones are exactly what
Jasir
Salesianum
Gaiman
specializes in. Very rare you see 2 straight passes like that to start off the game, as their inside zones are almost exactly what you're going to see almost every play. Similar formation that we saw for the first play here. 2 wideouts on each side. Drawing the blitzer out now. You're going to see a 5-man rush here.
Now we have sophomore running back E.J. Cotton in for Gaiman on this play. Let's see if Coach Deladon can get the young guy involved. Nab drops back to pass. He's got a lane, but he can't quite make it too far past the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and about 10.
Big blitz there for LaSalle, making sure Nab has no room to run, no room to think about who he's going to throw it to.
Down by number 99, Kyrie Mitchell.
It's 3 passes now for Salesianum.
2nd and 10 for Salesianum.
Strong set now.
Nab hands this one off to Cotton. Cotton bounces around the line. He's got a bit of room before being brought down after a gain of about 4. 3rd and 6 for Salesianum.
Number 24, Esterville Cotton, the ball carrier for Salesianum. Tackled by number 6.
Tough position here for Salesianum.
3rd and 6
This is
for
definitely field goal
Salesianum.
range for the new kicker, but they need some assurance yards here. Trying to draw more blitzers out as they did that last play.
Sends Devin Hassan in motion. Nab drops back to pass. He's looking, caught by E.J. Cotton. Cotton's got the first down. He breaks 1 tackle. He's cutting up, and he's downed at the 15. Great play making there by the sophomore.
Nab, screen pass complete to number 24, Esterville Cotton, and a Salesianum first down.
They haven't had a single throw over 5 yards in the air yet. Absolutely perfect. They know how good this secondary is for LaSalle. They're trying to get these quick throws in, making sure that they can get their completions down and get as many yards as they can.
Nab drops back to throw. He's hit after the pass, and that one's through the hands of Tyseer Jones.
Incomplete. Intended for number 4, Tyseer Jones.
Jones doesn't normally drop those. It's just a little out of his reach there. Great blitz, putting the pressure on Nab.
It's Nab's first incomplete pass to the night.
Cedar Gaiman back on the field. 2nd and 10. Now, usually I would say there's going to be another inside zone here to Jasir Gaiman through his tackles, but they've been so unpredictable.
And that's exactly what they do. Gaiman gets about 4 yards before being stopped and called down.
Jasir Gaiman, the ball carrier.
Rowan Tribiano off the field from his tight end position. More of a defensive player, but he's been having such good blocking schemes here for the offense.
3rd and 8 for Salesianum.
But in long, let's see what the Salesianum offense can put together.
Taylor goes in motion, and there's a flag on the play.
Dead ball, full start, offense, 5-yard foul, we play 3rd down.
Calling that a false start against Salesianum. Sally's just looking to run the same play they would have run, 3rd and long.
Be trying to switch it up a little bit here.
Nab drops back to throw. He's trying to escape the pocket. He's got a bit of room. Decides to make the play with his legs, but it's unfortunate. He throws a defender out of bounds before being pushed out on his own, getting back to about the line of scrimmage.
And you'll love to see it. Just throwing a guy for pretty much no reason. He only got a couple yards out of that. Still fun to see, though, as they're going to get their field goal team on the field now.
Place kicker number 30, Brandon Avila, to take this one for Salesianum. The snap's good, the hold's good, the kick is up, and no good.
Salesianum defense taken back on the field. Had a great opening drive to shut down the LaSalle Explorers for a quick 3 and out. Now they're in really tough territory. Couldn't get points out of that last very promising drive. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Let's see how LaSalle can adjust. Again, Joey O'Brien at the bottom of your screen here, matched up against Javion Burrow.
Sid Ward draws the offsides from Odell Teal. It's a free 5 yards for LaSalle.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, number 2, 1st down.
Both sides of the ball getting caught with this. A lot of heavy showing blitz. Trying to get their quarterbacks jambled up. Same matchup at the bottom of your screen. That might be the matchup of the game.
Sid Ward hands this one off. About 8 yards on the play for Azir Nelson, the junior running back.
Azir Nelson does a great job there waiting for those blocks to develop. Does a lot of split steps, has trust in his offensive line to develop those blocks, and they do. 2nd and inches. Heavy set, very heavy set here for LaSalle. Most likely run up the middle. Sally's is going to respond with their own showing blitz.
LaSalle coach motions to kill the play, run a pass. Sid Ward drop back into the gun. Shifts his running back, takes a snap, hands this one off. 1st down, but he's brought out of bounds shortly after.
Sam does a great job getting into that backfield. Just sometimes they're unable to take the angle right. Saw a lot of that from Odell Teal against Red Lion last week. He had a great sack on getting down to push it to 3rd and took the perfect angle. Just sometimes they come a little short. They had 2 or 3 guys in the backfield there, but just better running now.
Joey O'Brien lining up in the slot here for LaSalle as Sidwar hands this one off again to Josh Simmons, brought down in the backfield by Justin McGill.
They were showing their pass in the shotgun with the three wide out. Salesianum is not fazed by it. Great stop there on first down, even pushing them back a couple yards there.
Number 55, Justin McGill. Second and 11 for the Explorers.
Sidwar adjusting his protections here. Sends the receiver out.
3-3 defense here for Salesianum, again showing blitz.
Sidwar, play action. He's got a bit of pressure, but he fires this one deep for Joey O'Brien. Incomplete. Clean play. Incredible defense there by Austin Thomas, the safety.
AT perfect defense there for a guy that's got a couple inches on top of him. Absolutely perfect, staying strapped to his waist, keeping his hands up, making sure there's no pass interference there. Just textbook deep from the safety.
Third and 11 for LaSalle.
Third and long. Coming out with the same formation they just had. Most likely going to be a pass here.
Sidwar drops back. Quick screen to Owen Johnson. He's able to get a couple yards before being brought down, but it's not enough for the first.
Gavin Sidwar's pass complete.
Great wrap-up tackle there. That's just what you expect on third and long. Is going to be those short passes. Low risk, but high reward.
Jay Burrell in on the tackle for Salesianum.
LaSalle unable to do it. Not even in their own territory yet. 3 minutes left in the first quarter as they're going to punt it off.
Salesianum keeping their defensive unit on the field here. As there's number 8, Jet Healy, to return this punt. Interesting choice from Coach Deladon, but let's see if it works. That punt's high. It's not too far. Bounces around the 30. Rolls to the 25 and will be downed at the 24 by the LaSalle punt unit. The Salesianum will slow down and get their offense on the field for the second time, trying to get some points on the board.
Jamar Taylor with the majority receptions here with only 2. It's 9 yards so far.
Salesianum will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Taylor's going to be at the top of your screen. They have a 3 wide out with Jamar Taylor, Devin Hassan, and I believe that's Tyseer Jones there in the slot. Again, showing blitz. These defenses very similar. Salesianum showing a little bit more promise, however. Nab now.
Nab hands this one off to Gaiman. He's got a pretty big hole, but he's brought down. Tommy Watson just able to shed his block a little too quickly for a short gain.
Wrestled down by number 43.
Refs generously give Gaiman 2 yards on that play.
I think Deladon has just perfectly shown exactly what LaSalle is good at. Their run defense is just immaculate, and you can see that by Salesianum passing the majority of their plays. Mostly a run-heavy team.
And just like you said, Nab drops back to pass, but he's got a lane up the middle. He'll take it on his own. Runs out of bounds to avoid being hit. First down,
Salesianum. First down.
Great run there by Nab. He's got the majority yards in rushing.
Nab hands this one off to Gaiman. Gaiman bounces around a hole and being brought down in the backfield. Second down at about 13.
There's just absolutely nowhere for Gaiman to go. It just seems like as soon as he touches that ball, there's 8 guys able to get to him, and pretty much
Loss
no
of
room to
2
go.
play, 2nd and 12
Going to
for
have to rely a little bit
Salesianum.
more on this passing defense or offense.
Salesianum in the same formation here.
Sean Lewis on the field now, getting his first reps of the game.
Nab shifts game into his other side. For play action, fires this one to Lewis. Lewis pushed out of bounds at about the 40. This will be 3rd and 6 for Salesianum.
Brady Knapp's pass complete to number 13, Sean Lewis.
That's almost the 4th time in a row you've seen those clear out curl routes. You almost have you have 2 guys on either side, one guy going on a fade and the other on a curl route. That fade clears that corner, leaving that curl route open perfectly, able to set them up for 3rd and short.
Now
3rd
Salesianum
and
putting
4
Odell
for
Teal in for the
Salesianum.
Wildcat, the formation that Coach Deladon's been using all 3 of his years here, with BJ Aline at first and now with Teal. Fakes the jet sweep to Gaiman. Teal takes it up the middle. Almost at the 1st down.
Odell Teal
Referee signals he
powers his
got
way
it.
to a Salesianum 1st down.
Teal is just so perfect with that from that Wildcat formation. Every single time he's in Wildcat, he's going to be going up the middle. Every single time. You saw this all of last year pretty much a million times. It's almost like the Eagles in their tush push. Odell Teal, every time he's in Wildcat, you know what's coming and you know it's going to hit hard because it works every single time. He's almost guaranteed 5 or 6 yards every time he gets the ball in his hands.
And part of why that works, Liam, is because you have just an edge rusher. He's a defensive lineman. He's big, he's strong, but he's also just an all-around incredible athlete, able to do things with his legs that most running backs at this level aren't able to do. So Coach Deladon is really trying to take advantage of that, and that'll be the end of this 1st quarter. Still scoreless at Abyssinia Stadium. Salesianum ball.
Welcome back to Abyssinia Stadium for Salesianum's 2nd quarter of action. Salesianum knocking on LaSalle's door, trying to get into some territory. Here's Nab with the 2 wideouts.
Hands this one off to Teal up the middle. EJ Cotton up the middle. Cotton able to get 6 or 7 yards.
Give or take.
For 2nd down and medium for Salesianum.
Runs the ball for Salesianum.
Tyseer Jones taking a break.
Picked up number 14, Jimmy Mahoney.
Jamar Taylor and Devin Hassan. Devin
Pick up a 6,
in that
2nd
slot.
and 4 for
And Taylor at the
Salesianum.
bottom of your screen here. EJ Cotton, one of the biggest runs of the game so far for Sally's.
Deladon goes right back to Cotton, but he's stopped in the backfield before being brought down by 3 Explorers.
Sally,
3rd and about 8.
Salesianum offensive line having a lot of trouble. You saw 3 guys get to EJ on that last play. It's almost like Russian roulette whether they're going to be able to get through that LaSalle defensive line.
Now Brady Nab with 5 wide receivers. LaSalle showing nickel here.
No running back, as it's pretty self-explanatory. They're not going to run here. Maybe see some motion in a quick route.
Nab looks to throw. Almost goes deep. He's got a bit of room to run. He fires on the run to Jamar Taylor for a big play, Salesianum. 1st down.
Brady Knapp's pass is complete to Jamar
I love when I'm
Taylor
proven
for
wrong here.
Salesianum.
Biggest
1st
passing
down.
play so far. Absolutely perfect clear out there.
Salesianum keeping the pace up, no huddle. Electrifying the student section in all white. Nab hands this one off to Gaiman. Gaiman's got a bit of room. Brought down after about 2 or 3 yards on that inside zone.
Jasir Gaiman runs the ball for Salesianum. Met by an ensemble of explorers.
Jamar Taylor is just such a big guy. It's so hard to defend him because he's so fast and so large. Deladon trying to keep the momentum going here. Maybe trying to take advantage of some defensive line fatigue. Did not work there. Gaiman still got a couple yards, however. 2nd and long.
Nab looks to throw. He's going deep for Devin Hassan. Touchdown, Salesianum! Devin Hassan with the beautiful catch in the end zone. Salesianum starting the scoring early, or late, I should say.
Brady Nab's pass complete to number 7, Devin Hassan for Salesianum. Touchdown.
Here's a replay of that. Just a beautiful ball there by Nab.
This LaSalle defense is very man-to-man. You see these short routes a lot, and that's why they're playing such strict man-to-man defense. But you saw that inside route by Jamar Taylor taking off that safety, giving Jamar Taylor a perfect route straight to the end zone. They're not expecting it because of these short routes, but they catch him off guard. And Jamar Taylor, or Devin Hassan, with an amazing touchdown for Salesianum, putting the first points on the board here in the 2nd quarter.
The extra point for Salesianum was good by Brandon Avila, able to shake off that missed field goal from the first drive. And now Aiden DeLucia will come out to get this kickoff. Johnson, Keenan Stahl back to return this kick for LaSalle.
This is absolutely huge for Salesianum, showing they're putting up a fight.
DeLucia squibs this one, recovered at about the 22, brought out to only the 28 as the Salesianum kickoff unit is right there.
Demolished by Brady Campbell. These low kicks, I'm not sure if they're in the game plan, but evidently they're working out. LaSalle offense now taking to the field at the 30-yard line. LaSalle needs to respond here. Their offense has been shut down every time they're on the field, and Sally's just showed that they're going to put up some points. LaSalle needs to respond here, or the momentum is going to be all in Salesianum's hands. 4 wideouts.
Sidwar drops back to pass. Joey O'Brien with the reception there. Quick 4-yard pass, getting an extra 3 on the moves after the catch. 2nd down and short.
Joey has not seen a lot of action so far. That's one of his first targets for the game, only for a couple yards.
6-yard gain, 2nd and 4
Javion
for LaSalle.
Burrow has just had him on lockdown. Now the short slot here. Odell Teal lining up against him.
Sidwar drops to pass again. Salesianum pass rush is there. Pass complete to Joey O'Brien deep. And he's brought down after a big gain by Yaheem Smith.
Overall good look from Yaheem Smith. Almost got a hand on it, was just facing the wrong direction and couldn't get it. Able to keep the outside zone there and make sure he got the tackle as they're in the LaSalle's in the rush.
This one's handed off. Azir Nelson on that carry. Just a short gain, nothing too big for LaSalle. 2nd down, about 8.
First time LaSalle's been in Salesianum territory all night, trying to keep the momentum going from what little they picked up on that last play. Joey O'Brien now with Yaheem Smith, one-on-one matchup, top of your screen.
Teal shows blitz. Sidwar drops back to pass. He's going deep, incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like it'll be pass interference against Austin Thomas for Salesianum. The intended target there was Jimmy Mahoney.
Gavin Sidwar's
That ball a little underthrown there.
Number 14,
Defense,
Jimmy
number
Mahoney.
9.
There's a flag on the play.
15-yard foul. First down.
The ball a little underthrown there. AT just gets caught in a bad position. That's going to be a first down for LaSalle as they're starting their drive.
And it looks like we have LaSalle down with no helmet. It's Yaheem Smith all the way on the other side of the field. This is unfortunate. Smith, one of the better players on the Salesianum defense.
Walking off on his own accord, Doc Joe barely even talking to him. I think he just needs a second to himself. LaSalle now in Salesianum red zone. Yaheem Smith, a crucial part in this defense, now out. Tyseer Jones taking his place. Let's see how Tyseer can match up against this five-star recruit.
And there's Gavin Sidwar with the 5-wide formation for the Explorers. Salesianum defense shifting around. Quick pass complete to Joey O'Brien. He breaks one tackle before being brought down by Mac Casalvera. Not quite first down yardage.
Gavin Sidwar's pass
Second down and 4.
Number 6, Joey O'Brien.
This is exactly what LaSalle needs to do if they want to keep these drives going, get it to their star receiver. They've gone him almost every single time so far this drive, and it's worked out pretty darn well.
No, Yaheem Smith right back into the game after one play. Maybe he just needed to catch his breath, get a drink of water. So he's right back in on coverage. Sidwar looks to pass again. He's got pressure, but he fires this one complete before being brought down by Kevin McConaughey.
Now again, I'm watching Joey O'Brien on that last play. He kind of just went up and started jogging. He probably knew that ball wasn't going to him. Designed to clear out those corners from that position, get that in route going. Just a great wrap tackle there for Salesianum. LaSalle now in a bit of trouble. Third and a little bit of distance here.
Sidwar again leading this 5-wide formation.
Looking for a quick pass here. In route, curl route. We'll see it.
Sidwar drops back to pass. He fires to O'Brien in the end zone. Touchdown, LaSalle. As they look to even it up with this extra point.
To Joey O'Brien.
Post route there by Joey O'Brien.
Touchdown.
Nothing very special there, just a great pass, fitting it between the safeties. Corner just got burnt there. As LaSalle looks to tie it up here.
The snap's good, the hold's good, the kick is up, and it's straight through the bottom half of the uprights. Sevens across the board with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first half.
Salesianum 7, LaSalle 7.
Salesianum scores, LaSalle responds beautifully. 7 minutes remain second quarter. Salesianum has plenty of time to put together a good drive here. Probably gonna have to rely on that passing game a lot more. Maybe shuffle in some runs every once in a while. Odell Teal and the Wildcat, you never know. But they cannot go out early here. They cannot give LaSalle enough time to put together themselves a complete drive.
Number 3,
they need to burn a clock and they need to get downfield.
Tyseer Jones back for Salesianum.
Reggie Harris to kick this one off for LaSalle.
94, Chris Heck to boot it away for the Explorers.
Kick is up. Covered by Tyseer Jones. Jones has an opening. He's got a bit of room. He's just got to beat the kicker. He's still in bounds. He's going. He's going to go. Touchdown, Salesianum. Tyseer Jones with the kick return touchdown. Sal's up 13-7.
Tyseer Jones takes the kickoff.
Wow. This special teams for Salesianum is just something else. They were absolutely electric last year, and the momentum is still going. Does not matter, LaSalle scores. Salesianum's responding on the next play. Absolutely beautiful.
Now Aiden DeLucia back, pardon me, Brandon Avila back to kick this extra point.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, receiving team. That foul will be assessed on the kickoff.
There's an unsportsmanlike called on Salesianum. I guess they celebrated a little excessively while they were still on the field of play. That won't affect this extra point, however.
Brandon Avila on for the point after under the Connor Kirby hold.
Snaps good, holds good, and the kick is even better. 14-7 Salesianum.
Point after is successful.
As we get another look at this kickoff.
Second quarter, Salesianum.
Taken in by Tyseer Jones. You're going to see all of these guys. You're going to see all of these LaSalle guys push over here, and then these Salle's guys just come up and corner him, leaving a perfect room for Tyseer Jones to just come right down the sideline. Kicker stance, no chance. Absolutely beautiful special teams there by Salesianum. My statement about running the clock just kind of went out the window. Doesn't matter though, I'll take a score over that any day.
Jones had an opening, so I mean when he's in Rome, might as well. Now here's Aiden DeLucia to kick this one off for Salesianum from their own 25-yard line.
Jimmy Mahoney back for LaSalle. Aiden DeLucia to kick it away for Salesianum.
DeLucia employing that same line drive kick strategy as it bounces out of bounds at the 44-yard line of the Explorers. That'll give them some really good field position here to try and end this first half.
That was the complete opposite of what Salesianum needed, as now they're almost pretty much in Salesianum territory. That low kick strategy for Aiden DeLucia just not working out as he kicks it out of bounds, and they get a couple extra yards out of it too. Salesianum defense need to adjust a little bit as Joey O'Brien has been getting pretty much every ball handed to him on a silver platter.
Free kick out of bounds, untouched. LaSalle's elected to take the ball at the 50-yard line.
Salle taking it at the 50-yard line, starting in Salesianum territory. These two safeties are really going to have to understand their role when it comes to Joey O'Brien because of that exact touchdown they just had. Easy slant route right in the middle of the end zone. Safety's just not there.
Gavin Sidwar outside handoff here. It was Josh Simmons on the carry. He got about 5 or 6 yards on that one before being pushed out of bounds.
Number 8, Josh Simmons runs the ball for LaSalle.
By a conclave of Salesianum defenders.
It's a good word. Conclave.
Pick up a 6, 2nd and 4 for the Explorers.
Salesianum conclaving right now. No, that didn't work.
No, it's not what that means. All right, well,
I'll figure it out.
in the meantime, Sidwar takes this one, looks to pass. Phil Tejan Kamara is untouched, but he misses the tackle. And it's picked off! That pick by Jet Healy, the junior.
Great pressure there by Salesianum defensive line.
Jet Healy.
Giving Sidwar no time to think, just chucks it up, tries to get it to his guy. 3 guys down there, safety's coming clutch.
Jet Healy with the incredible interception. That's what a safety is for, ladies and gentlemen.
At their own 25-yard
All
line.
of the momentum with Salesianum right now. Kick return, touchdown, and pick, back to back. See if they can put more points on the board here late in this second quarter.
Nab looks to throw. He's got time. He fires deep for Jamar Taylor. Taylor's got a bit of space, and it's knocked incomplete. Pass breakup by number 3, Trey Hopkins.
Intended for number 6, Jamar Taylor.
Great defense there. They're not going to give up those
Broken up by
one-on-one
number 3,
deep
Trey
balls
Hopkins.
anymore. Hassan's got the slight speed advantage on Taylor, so you're not going to see the same pass as you're going to see from Hassan on that touchdown drive, but all in all, a good chance at the
This
ball.
one's handed off to Gaiman, who's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. This will be 3rd down and 8.
Jasir Gaiman carries the ball for
Taylor
Salesianum.
blocking his guy into Timbuktu for seemingly no reason, just taking out some anger on that last play.
Number 43, Cooper
Taylor
Healy.
did a really good job of selling the pass on that zone run and then continuing to block. And there's a obvious encroachment there on Zeke Scott.
Defense, number 0. 5-yard foul. Play 3rd down.
Be a free 5 yards for Salesianum. Now they might want to send Teal in just to go up the gut with the Wildcat.
That gives this 3rd down a lot better of a chance of converting. They're still deep in their own territory. They need to convert here. E.J. Cotton in for Gaiman.
Nab hands this one off to Cotton. Cotton stopped at the line of scrimmage. This will be an interesting play call here. 4th and short.
I certainly disagree
As
with
for
that
Bill Cotton,
that
the
play
ball
call.
carrier
This
for
run offense has
Salesianum.
not worked all game. 3rd and short, that's not the play you want to draw up.
52, Caleb
I know they're
Davidson
going with
in
something
on the
consistent
tackle
here.
for the
I would say
Explorers.
screen
Pick
pass
up
or a short
4th
curl
and
route.
1 for Salesianum.
But this run offense has done basically nothing.
Salesianum keeping their offense on the field right now.
Only 20 yards for E.J. Cotton and Gaiman combined so far in this game. Not something you usually see out of such a run-heavy offense.
Timeout. Salesianum.
Salesianum will take their first time out of the half with 4:16 remaining.
Trying to give themselves a little bit more time to think about this 4th down play or maybe even punt. They're in very comfortable position right now. They're up a touchdown. However, if they punt it, this is more than enough time for LaSalle to make a big drive here. This is where some Deladon coaching is really going to have to come in clutch.
Sally's keeping their offense on the field here for 4th and just under 2 yards.
Gaiman in now with an extra tight end. Trying to count gold helmets. That looks like it's 8 gold helmets on the defensive line there. They're all wearing gold helmets, aren't they? 8 LaSalle
I guess
guys.
they are. You got 8 blue jerseys. How about that?
There we go. 8 blue jerseys.
And Nab looks to throw. He's got a bit of time, but he's running around, unable to get anything. It'll be a loss of about 3 on the play as LaSalle gets the ball on the Salesianum 30 after the turnover on downs.
Defensive line just absolutely shutting Nab down. No chance of. What does it look like now? What are they doing? Salesianum
There's a flag downfield.
Illegal participation, 12 men on defense. 15-yard foul, first down.
8-man rush turns out to be a bad decision. Is that, you can't have an 8-man rush in a nickel. That's what they did. So, first down Salesianum.
I mean, we'll take it. Defensive line still absolutely shutting Nab down on that play, whether it had to do with the 12th man or not. They get another shot. Four wideouts again.
Nab drops back to pass. He's looking deep, but he overthrows James Elias on that ball.
Brady Nab's pass incomplete. Intended for number 14, James Elias.
Elias with his first target of the game, just completely overthrown there. That's their third one-on-one deep ball that they took that chance with. First time was a touchdown. Last 2 times were unfortunately broken up. Let's see what they pull out here on 2nd and 10 as there is a flag on the field.
Sideline warning against LaSalle.
Sideline warning against LaSalle.
Getting a little feisty over there, showing a little bit of frustration, not boding well for what this defense can hold. Second shot here after the incompletion on first down.
Nab hands this one off to Gaiman. Gaiman cuts up the middle for about 5 yards on that carry.
For Salesianum. Nick Neary in on the hit for LaSalle.
Decent amount of yards there. Unfortunately, one of the bigger rushing plays of the game so far.
Pick up a 5 on the play. Third and 5
Gaiman's
for the
7th
South.
carry, only for 17 yards.
Nab looks to the sideline for a bit of guidance on this play.
Timeout.
Another timeout called by Salesianum.
That's their second timeout.
That leaves them with only 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning to finish this first half with just over 3 minutes left to play.
LaSalle showing their 3-3 defense, pushing really heavy there. It's really hard for the Salesianum offensive line to push them back as they have such heavy blitz almost every single play, taking down the rushing offense and making Nab go on his feet almost every single time he drops back to pass. There's just no sleep here, no rest for this Salesianum offensive line. Heavy blitz almost every play. And they're showing a very similar formation to what Salesianum has. Just able to pick apart this offensive line just a little bit better.
Nab, play action. He's looking deep for Jamar Taylor. Jamar Taylor's overthrown. 4th down for Salesianum.
Brady Nab's pass incomplete.
4th deep
Intended
ball
for number 6,
for
Jamar
Salesianum.
Taylor.
Taylor just unable to pull it in with the speed.
For the Explorers.
Somewhat disappointing end to a drive. Salesianum taking a timeout for very strange reason instead of letting the clock run.
Salesianum punt unit on now. There's a flag.
LaSalle.
Pardon me, there's a timeout on LaSalle as that snap went to Devin Hassan, a wide receiver and kick returner instead of a punter. Salesianum trying to run a trick play. Devin Hassan takes this low snap as he punts this one sky high, and it's bouncing around. It'll roll out of bounds, or it won't roll out of bounds, but it'll be down just past the 30.
While this receiving special teams has certainly been excellent, this kicking has been
31-yard line,
a little subpar.
where the Explorers will take over 1st and 10.
Clear kicking hole as they've had almost 3 different people kick the ball.
Drops back to pass. He's going for a deep contest, and there's a flag on the sideline.
Gavin Sidwar's pass intended for
Pass
number
interference.
1.
Defense, number 1. 15-yard foul. First down.
The pass interference call against Yaheem Smith.
Owen Johnson, the intended receiver.
Yeah, both hands off of the receiver, both clearly going towards the ball as well.
After the penalty, LaSalle will start 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
First down here for LaSalle. Sidwar screen pass to O'Brien. Their flags flying.
Gavin Sidwar's pass complete to number 6, Joey O'Brien. There is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense, number 1. 10-yard foul from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
There's a holding call against LaSalle. It'll be first down on about 20. Nullifying what would have been a huge impact play.
Some motion in the backfield, trips wide.
Sidwar looks to throw. He's got time. Complete to J.P. Oates. Oates has so much room, and he just walks it right into the end zone. Touchdown, LaSalle.
Easy, quick pass for LaSalle there.
Gavin
Got the man
Sidwar's
open
pass
downfield.
complete for a touchdown to number 2, J.P. Oates.
LaSalle has just so much height on their team. You see him high stepping around, just completely avoiding the the wrap tackle around the 20-yard line, high stepping around him, just walking it right on in.
Here comes the PAT, and it's right down the middle.
Tied up game for Salesianum.
Chris Heck's point after is successful. 2:14 remaining until halftime. It is Salesianum 14, LaSalle 14.
Two minutes, 14 seconds here remain in the second quarter. Enough time for Salesianum to string together a good drive, hopefully. They do get the ball to start the second half, so if they can score here or get any points at all, they'll get the ball with a ton of momentum after the second half. Hopefully get downfield and add onto it.
Jasir Gaiman and Tyseer Jones back to return this for Salesianum. And it's a bouncer kick. Recovered by Devin Hassan. Takes it out of bounds at about the 29, where Salesianum will set up shop.
Devin Hassan takes the kickoff from Chris Heck. Salesianum will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Salesianum back on the field here with their traditional 4 wideouts here. Gaiman at the side of Nab. LaSalle defense giving them a little bit of space, knowing that if they want to score, they're going to need to throw it. 11 seconds though before this 2-minute warning. They might just run some clock.
Nab on the outside handoff to Gaiman. Gaiman dancing around before cutting it back up. About 1 yard gained on the play.
Carries the ball for Salesianum. Number 43, Cooper Healy. And on the initial hit for the Explorers. Pick up a 2, 2nd and 8 for the Salles.
Second down here, quick run for 2 yards on that play. 3 wideouts now at the top of your screen. 4-3 for LaSalle. They've only had 1 high safety majority of this game.
Another inside handoff to Gaiman. Gaiman hit big on his way down, tripping at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Salles.
In the backfield.
Clock ticking down. Minute remaining. 3rd and long here for Salesianum.
Lost 1, 3rd and 9 for Salesianum.
Nab looking to confirm the play call with Coach Deladon. Drops back to throw. Decides to take it up the middle on his own. Hesitates before being hit after about 6 yards.
Timeout.
Nab on the keeper.
LaSalle. That's their second.
LaSalle will take their second timeout of this
Nick
first half.
Neary on the hit for the Explorers.
Salesianum punting team now taking the field. LaSalle going to have to string together a drive with just over 20 seconds left. Only going to get a shot at 2, maybe 3 plays if they really get them in. They still have 2 or a timeout to spare. We'll see what they can do with it. Devin Hassan, once again, going to be punting this off for Sally's.
Good kick from Hassan. It's got good spiral. And it's muffed by Owen Johnson. Referee signals that he was able to fall on top of it.
Devin Hassan's punt.
Javian Burrow almost getting his arms wrapped around it.
At the 31-yard line by number 1, Owen Johnson.
Unable to pull it in all the way. 20 seconds, 19 seconds here for LaSalle.
Let's see what the Explorers can do with what limited time they have. They might just take a knee and head to the locker room to draw up a good game plan for the second half.
Still a timeout remaining, so if they really wanted to, they could throw a deep post route to their star receiver, see if they can make anything out of it. If I was them, though, they've done a great job keeping this Sally's offense and keeping it even. Brian in the slot. They're set up in a run offense right now.
Sidwar looks to throw. There's a couple blitzers. He's able to shake them. He throws under pressure deep off the head of Jay Burrell. Great defense, able to keep up with Jimmy Mahoney there.
Gavin Sidwar's pass.
Unintentional defense there. We'll take it as it bounces off the back of his helmet. 11 seconds now. LaSalle showing that they're fully willing to take these deep shots even with a full half of time left and still tied up. They're really going to risk it just for these deep balls, and let's see if they do it again.
That was a great effort there by Jay Burrell. He got beat initially off the line, but it didn't matter. He made that difference up right away so that he could be in the way of that ball. Sidwar will take a knee and send this to halftime.
Salesianum doing a great job keeping this #1 Pennsylvania team to 14 points. LaSalle being the heavy favorites coming into this game. Salesianum doing an amazing job keeping it tied. Salesianum will have the ball after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Salesianum Ursuline Padua Sup Marching Band and the Padua Cheer Team. Salesianum has had a music program since the opening of the school in 1903 and has had a marching band since the 1940s, making it one of the oldest programs in the state of Delaware. Since the 1970s, we have welcomed musicians and band front members from our sister schools, Padua and Ursuline. The band has performed throughout the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean. And recently, the marching band has won regional awards for Best Drumline and Best Band Front and have earned first place trophies in several competitions. The band is under the direction of Mr. Brian Cox, assisted by John Kasangwe and Jack Krukio. Drill design is Nick Merson. The Padua cheer team is coached by Maria Catalina. The drum major is Hannah Lasky. The wind captain is Matthew Adam, and drumline captain is Rocco Malatesta. This year's halftime show features the 1974 hit song by the Ohio Players, Fire. We follow with Buster Poindexter's Hot, Hot, Hot. And tonight's closer is Burnin' Down the House by the Talking Heads. Drum major Hannah Lasky is your SUP marching band. You may begin.
These scores from around the state. At half, Conrad and Milford are tied at 14. Woodbridge leads Friends 7-0. Red Bank Catholic over Middletown 3-0. These scores in the third quarter, it is Laurel 23, Brandywine 13, and Apo 14, Dover 6.
Welcome back to WSAL, an entirely student-run broadcasting team here at Abysinio Stadium, where the Salesianum Salles are tied with the LaSalle Explorers 14-14 as they're receiving this second half kickoff. Tim, how are we feeling so far after that first half of action?
Salesianum really set the tone early in that first half. LaSalle heavily favored across the Delaware Valley. People were picking LaSalle, but Salesianum setting the tone and keeping it really close. Just an incredible job of staying in it from Salesianum, keeping it close. And now Jasir Gaiman and Tyseer Jones are going to return this kickoff.
To put it away for the Explorers.
So line drive, bouncing. Tyseer Jones scoops it up. He's bouncing around a bit before being brought down at the Salesianum 27-yard line. Jones in the first half had an incredible touchdown off a kickoff to give the Salles 6 of their 14.
Tackled by number 2, J.P. Oates.
Salesianum offense back on the field. Jamar Taylor and Devin Hassan being the majority receivers so far, with 3 receptions and 1 respectively, combined with almost 60 yards. Here's Brady Knabb, empty backfield. Never mind.
Play action. It's tipped at the line. Picked up by a Salesianum O-lineman before being brought down. It was Gabe Medico with the reception. Don't think he's an eligible receiver, but it's a 1-yard gain for Salesianum.
Secured by number 66, Anthony Spinato.
Knabb hands this one off to Gaiman. Gaiman cutting around completely the opposite side. Incredible pick by Brady Knabb, and flags fly after Gaiman gets a 9-yard gain there, almost first down.
Chipped up by number 9, Lucas
Almost
Johnson.
certainly going to be some kind of blocking penalty there.
And there is an Explorer slow to get up after that play. Knabb looked like a basketball player there, setting a pick.
Personal foul, blindside block, offense number 4. Half the distance from the 29.
Jones. It'll be second down.
Once again, run offense just not taking hold
And a
here.
lot.
Jasir Gaiman trying to find an outside zone there. Looks at the 4 guys bum rushing him. He just turns right back around. Leaves for an awkward blocking scheme. The offensive line has to readjust.
Second and about 23 yards. And there.
Dead ball.
Offsides.
False start. 68 offense. Replay
False
second
start
down.
against Salesianum. Second and even more now. The officials for tonight's contest are Rodney Smith, Jim Kirkpatrick, Darius Lemon, Steve Tolliver, Roger Jerez, and Jim Smith.
Deladon, see what play he drops on the second and a metric mile.
Almost certainly a pass, and that is what will happen. Knapp flexing that arm, going deep, almost intercepted, intended for Jamar Taylor. That one's broken up by Trey Hopkins. Third down and a country mile.
That's almost the 4th deep ball they've thrown to Taylor. Showing a lot of trust in his deep reception percentage. He hasn't been able to rope one in yet. 3rd and long now. Devin Hassan at the top of your screen and Jamar Taylor underneath to him. I believe the ball's most likely going to go to one of them. For 3 for LaSalle.
Knapp looks to throw. Blitz comes. Fires that one for James Elias, who's hit stuck right after the catch by Lucas Johnson, who appears to have taunted after that big hit. Got a little too excited there, not quite disciplined enough. Might be able to push the Salles over and extend the drive. Knapp also slow to get up.
Something with his leg as Doc Joe takes a look at him.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, 15-yard foul, 4th down.
I guess it wasn't enough to get the first with those 15, but it'll be 4th and a lot.
Showing the frustration, the tension starting to grow between both of these teams.
Coach Deladon sending in Odell Teal to run the Wildcat while Knapp gets evaluated on the sidelines.
Jogging off on his own accord. Hopefully he'll be okay by the next drive.
4th and 1 with the Wildcat. You got 2 backs, Teal and Gaiman.
4th and short, almost certainly going to see Teal run up the middle here. It's worked perfectly so far. Let's see if they can do it on when it matters.
Salesianum might have to rely on their sophomore quarterback, Bo Riley, to have to step up later in this game. As Gaiman comes out and E.J. Cotton takes his place. E.J. Cotton lead blocking for Teal. He's got first down and more.
Absolutely perfect by Odell Teal, keeping this drive going.
First down.
They were pushed back almost in their own end zone. 3rd and a trip, and they somehow converted after a little bit of luck from penalties and a great run up the middle by Odell Teal in the Wildcat formation. Looks like he's going to stay out there, and no running back behind him.
He might throw this. He does not. He is brought down way in the backfield. The ball's loose.
Thankfully hopped on, but the refs call it dead.
Hopped on by Brady Freeberry. It might not have mattered. Teal was probably down. Now he's hobbling off the field, and Knapp is back.
Teal met in the backfield by number
Subbing in one
56,
injured player for
Jamel Williams.
another one. Nab back on the field, thankfully, when it matters. Still no back behind him, 5 wide set. Let's see if they're going to throw it here.
With the hits Nab's been taking tonight, I don't think the QB draws in the cards for 2nd and long. Nab looks to throw. He's got pressure. He just throws it out of bounds and is hit after the throw. He wants a flag. He will not get it. Or yes, he will. Pardon me.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, 99 on the defense, 15 yards, automatic first down.
Second personal foul here for LaSalle. Not able to keep their discipline in order in the plays that it matters. First down and now entering LaSalle territory. That last play, there were a lot of wide receivers open. They just had such a heavy blitz. Nab was just unable to connect with any of them.
Hands this one off to Cotton up the middle. Cotton's tripped up after 2 yards, falls forward for another 2. This will be 2nd and 6.
Pick up a 4 on the play, 2nd and 6 for the Salles.
LaSalle's doing a great job splitting between this cover 1 and cover 3 blitz. Nab having a difficult time reading it.
The middle to Cotton. He's got a yard and change on that one. 3rd down.
Esterville caught in the ball carrier for Salesianum.
We've got a Salle on the ground.
Number 56, Jamel Williams, in on the initial surge for the Explorers.
Williams out, and McGill most likely going to take his place. Another leg issue, looks like.
That's Chase Watson, who's being helped off the field.
Tribiano also off the field, getting rid of that heavy set running offense. 4 wideouts now, 3 at the top.
Nab looks to throw. He's going deep for Jamar Taylor in double coverage. Taylor couldn't come down with it. He got 2 hands on it, but was hit from both sides.
That's the 5th target for Taylor deep downfield, and the 5th time he's come up short. They keep going downfield, hoping for something to connect, and it just doesn't. Great defense by that safety.
The Explorers.
Cover 1 man right there. Every man doing his job, and safety doing it just a little bit better, as there's another Salle on the ground right now.
Looks like Brady Nab is back down. He was trying to tough it out. And he just might have to watch the rest of this game from the sidelines just to preserve himself for the rest of the year.
Looking for a couple guys to help him up. Not looking good for star quarterback. Last time he jogged off the field. This time he needs a little assistance.
He was looking to have a really good start. Looking to have a really good start to this. Really good start to the season. Just an incredible arm with those 40+ yard throws.
Sal's now to punt it away.
So line drive punt covered by Owen Johnson. He's taking it up the sideline. He's got a bit of room, and he's just brought down way past midfield, about the 43-yard line in Salesianum territory.
Offensive drive for Salesianum, ending up short. Let's see if this defense can help them out a little bit, as there is a flag on the field.
Holding, number 44 on the return team, 10-yard foul, first down.
I'll be 10 yards against LaSalle for holding there. Putting LaSalle's defense in a little bit better of a situation to start this drive with.
Let's hear it for those world-famous Padua cheerleaders.
The student section is back on their feet.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
For LaSalle's first offensive drive of the second half. That's complete to O'Brien, but he's brought down immediately by Roman Trubiano. Just about no gain on that play. Great job by LaSalle's defense.
Quick curl route to Joey O'Brien. He's got the same couple routes almost every single time. He's hitting a curl, post, and fade almost every single time the ball goes his way. Roman Trubiano picking up on that and slamming him to the ground.
Sidwar drops back to throw. He's got so much time in the pocket. He fires that one to Jimmy Mahoney, who's blown up by Austin Thomas.
To number 14, Jimmy Mahoney.
Two gigantic hits by the Salesianum defense. This crowd's on their feet right now. Defense picking up some pressure.
For the Explorers.
Sidwar, adjusting his protections. And Austin Thomas hits the deck. Non-contact injury.
And now he's limping off the field, showing some frustration. Jackson Evans getting his first snaps of the game. A little bit of confusion. Heavy set for LaSalle. Most likely up the middle.
Drops back from under center into the gun. Salesianum shows blitz. Sidwar dropping back deep. He's got a bit of pressure. Incomplete. Clean play there by Jet Healy. Incredible coverage. Keeping J.P. Oates.
And now yet another Salesianum players
Jet Healy in on the coverage for Salesianum.
sitting down on the logo.
That's Yaheem Smith, who's on the ground. He's being helped off the field.
LaSalle not stopping.
I had to wait for the athletic trainer to get on to stop play there while Smith was down.
Nab and Austin Thomas are both moving around on the sideline. Looking a little better. Not sure if they're ready for play yet, but still moving. Almost everybody's stretching their legs out, though, as something's in the turf here at Ya now able to walk off mostly on his own accord. Now the punt for LaSalle.
Jet Healy back to return it. As that punt is bouncing around at the 30-yard line, rolling up to the 26 before it's downed by a pack of explorers.
Both perfect defensive drives by either side of the ball.
It's down by number 2.
It's exactly the kind of defense. They're shutting their offense down almost every single time. Salesianum's run offense has been almost non-existent, and LaSalle's passing has been almost the exact same. Salesianum gets a second shot though as their defense bails them out. Brady McNabb, good. Still got a little bit of last year left in me.
Nab on the boot. He's got room. He's going deep for James Elias. Elias, he catches it. Does he get the foot in? I don't know what the referees are saying, but there's a flag in the backfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, 99 on the defense, 15 yards, first down.
Doesn't matter, there's a roughing the passer call against LaSalle, and Salesianum will get the first down regardless of if his foot got in or not.
That was a really tough throw for Nab to throw, especially since he was just hurt on the sideline just a couple minutes ago. Fits it straight in, unable for those two corners to get a hand on Jaden. Perfect, just unable to get a foot down, unfortunately. Bailed out a little bit from that personal foul as LaSalle continues to rack up these penalties.
For a Salesianum first down.
Now with the fresh set of downs.
Nab hands this one off to E.J. Cotton up the middle. Cotton's able to break a couple tackles at the line and jump forward for an even gain of 5 yards.
Asterville Cotton, the ball carrier for Salesianum.
His 7th run of the night for 19 yards total.
And there is a flag on the play while the ball is still dead.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 56. 15-yard penalty, first down.
LaSalle just a little too emotional. I guess they were offended from how close it was in the first half. Just getting a little, just not disciplined enough here. They're racking up penalty yards in the second half.
You could say they're getting,
after less than 10 minutes.
Say they're getting upset.
That was a good one, Liam. I'll give you that.
Thank you. Working on it all night. LaSalle, tension's really rising here. We'll see if somebody spits on the quarterback at some point.
Doesn't look like it. But Coach Deladon's certainly not going to complain about getting such good field position.
37-yard line.
Salesianum going into a huddle for first time all night. Should be interesting to see the play call, as they have number 42 Roman Trubiano in as well, running one of their very rare
almost exclusively in the tight end position for this blocking scheme. Heavy set here for Salesianum. 3 wideouts.
Nab hands this one off to Cotton. Was able to plow through the initial contact, get an extra couple yards on the play. It'll be a total gain of about 4.
Cotton, the ball carrier for Salesianum.
Running offense starting to pick up a little bit, although not for much. They're still getting more yards than what they were in the first half. Shrubs subbing off the field. Deladon going for a 4 set.
This one back to Cotton. He'll set the Salles up nicely with 4 yards, looking at a 3rd down, maybe 4.
These slow and gritty run plays are always so frustrating for defenses because they just can't stop them. All they're doing is slamming up the middle every single time, and the defense is starting to get frustrated because they're giving up yardage and at a very consistent pace.
Nab goes right back to Cotton, who stopped a lot closer to the line before being pushed forward into the whistle. 4th down and 3.
Cotton runs the ball for Salesianum.
Salesianum looking like they're going to go for it. Their kicking has been very iffy
4th
tonight.
and 3 for the Salles.
Kicking a field goal from here would be very rough. Going for a 2 set on each side. Trying to draw somebody off sides.
LaSalle shows blitz. Nab looks to throw. He's going deep for Jamar Taylor again. It's overthrown. There's contact on the play, and the referees flying the flags. This should be a Salesianum 1st down. Again, Coach Deladon can't be complaining here.
Pass interference, defense number 12.
Salesianum from these personal fouls, just tearing LaSalle up. And it's certainly looking like it's getting to their heads. Nab, I don't even know if he was intended for that to be a complete pass, just trying to draw as much as he can. That works out.
15-yard line.
Nab hands this one up the gut to Cotton, who again is able to break that first tackle, but is met by the rest of the LaSalle defense for a very short game.
Esterville Cotton, the ball carrier. '52, Caleb Davidson on the initial hit for
Cotton and Troops coming out. Looking like they're going to have 5 wideouts on this play. They had 10 guys on the field. They're going to bring EJ back on. Some motion from Elias and a penalty.
Dead ball. All start. Offense number 6. 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
False start called there on Jamar Taylor.
2nd and a little bit longer, making this a little bit tougher of a situation for Sally's.
Tai Wu goes in motion for the Salles, and Nab looks to throw. He's going deep for James Elias. Elias gets a glove on it, but he won't be able to haul it in. 3rd down and 13.
No pass interference call on that play as Tai Wu will get off the field for his 1 field touch today.
Aiden Christie on the coverage for the Explorers.
3rd and long.
13 for Salesianum.
I wouldn't doubt them for just running it here and kicking the field goal. Any points at this point matter. Or run up the middle just to get a few extra yards, give Aiden DeLucia a little bit more comfort in making a field goal. I wouldn't be mad at that. but this is Deladon.
And there's play action for Nab. Pocket collapses, he's running back, fires off the back foot for Jamar Taylor. Almost Taylor and Tyseer Jones both want a flag on that, but the referees aren't giving it to them. And here comes Brandon Avila with the field goal unit to try and extend the Sal's lead.
Overall, very scrappy play there. Play just fell apart and Nab decided to throw it up. Almost turned out Sally's way. 50-50 ball there. I'd rather that than an interception.
36-yarder from Avila is up, and it is good. Incredible kick there from the senior. And that'll put the Sal's up 17-14 with just under 2 left in the third quarter.
1:59 remaining in the quarter.
Amazing drive there from Salesianum.
17.
Maybe a little bit better if they had a touchdown, but any points matter. 14-14 originally. Sally's now taking the lead once again against their much higher ranked opponents.
Jimmy Mahoney, number 1, Owen Johnson back for the Explorers. In DeLucia to kick it away for Salesianum.
Aiden DeLucia gets back for this Salesianum kickoff. She goes for another squib. This one recovered by Cooper Hellig.
Kick is recovered by number 43, Cooper Hellig.
Salesianum defense had a lot of momentum last time they came on the field. 2 gigantic hits, forcing them to a punt. Couldn't have asked for a better defensive scheme there. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Austin Thomas and Yaheem Smith are both back on the field for the Sal's. I guess they were just cramping up when they got taken off. They need to hydrate a bit more. That pass is completed to Jimmy Mahoney, who's able to make some incredible moves after the catch and get an easy first down for the Explorers.
Justin McGill with the tackle there, making the tackle almost 15 yards past the line of scrimmage where he plays D-tack.
1st and 10, LaSalle at the Salesianum 40-yard line.
5 wideouts on the last play, keeping it again here.
To Joey O'Brien, who stays up past the 2 tackles, breaks a third before being pushed out of bounds by Yaheem Smith.
2 gigantic plays there for LaSalle.
Complete to number 6, Joey O'Brien.
Salesianum defense not looking good right now as another guy takes a seat on the ground. 2 guys actually on the ground.
Brought down by number 1, Yaheem Smith.
Both Sal's.
Jay Burrell and Yaheem Smith both down. Just unfortunate, your 2 star cornerbacks.
And you can see that LaSalle's really picking up on their passing game. 2 very quick passes for gigantic yardage. And now Salesianum's 2 top corners taking a seat. Not good position to be in.
Jay Burrell frustratedly walking off the field as he gets a drink of water.
Yas still getting looked at on the other sideline.
The Sal's need to do a better job of staying hydrated pre-game, or else all these stoppages wouldn't be happening.
at the Salesianum 17-yard line.
Salesianum letterman getting that crowd hype. Now Ya is gonna walk the length of the field to get back to his sideline, walking on his own accord. Obviously showing some frustration as well. Salle, not a single person behind that line of scrimmage besides the quarterback. They're starting to see the cracks in the Sally's defense, and they're going to take advantage of it.
There's Gavin Sidwar, the pass. He's got pressure. He fires. Incomplete in the end zone. Right off the hand, right off the hands, off the hands, the hands.
And Javion Burrell's getting right back in there.
Joey O'Brien.
Yeah, even Jay was upset at himself for that cramp that took him out for a play. Fortunately, it wasn't a big play on his responsibility, but now he knows to do a better job of that in the future.
Sticking with the same formation, here comes LaSalle. Joey O'Brien in the slot position at the top of your screen. Sally's looking like they're sitting with a cover two.
Sidwar to pass yet again. Complete to Owen Johnson, but brought down almost immediately after by Tyseer Jones.
Looks just shy of the first down marker as this is third down and short. 52 seconds remain in the third quarter.
Third and 1 for the Explorers.
Sidwar in an under center look for the first time all night as he just sneaks up the middle for a free first down for the Explorers. First and goal on what appears to be the 6-yard line.
This is a really tough position for the Salesianum defense. They've been firing on all cylinders lately. They've got all the momentum on their side, and this defense needs to understand that and adjust. And it looks like they're just gonna wait for this third quarter to come to an end. As they're gonna look to see if this is a first down.
Bringing the chains out and everything. Referee might have a card to try and sneak through there. After bringing the chains in, very apparent first down for the Explorers. As they look to take a lead late here.
First and goal, LaSalle at the Salesianum 7-yard line.
Still a couple seconds left in the third quarter. They're going to try and get a play out, or not. Trying to, at least.
It's the end of the third quarter with your score. Salesianum 17.
And that'll do it for the third quarter.
14.
LaSalle's up 17-14 against the Explorers.
Welcome back to Abyssinia Stadium as we enter the fourth quarter of action. Salesianum's up 17-14, but LaSalle knocking on the door deep in Salesianum's red zone. First and goal, 7 yards to go. Pass offense has been firing on all cylinders. Let's see what this defense can conjure up.
Sidwar hands it off up the middle. There's an open lane that collapses quickly as Azir Nelson is brought down on the 2-yard line.
For the Explorers.
Second and goal around the 3 or 2 yard line.
Matt Castlevera under the hit for Salesianum.
Might have another run up the middle.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line.
Yeah, tight end in for LaSalle.
Handoff again, and he falls into the end zone for a LaSalle touchdown.
Azir Nelson
They
takes
take
the ball in the end zone.
a 3-point lead.
LaSalle touchdown.
PAT is up and good. 21-17 Explorers.
Chris Hack's point after is successful.
Still plenty of time left in this game. 4-point deficit here for Salesianum.
Salesianum 17.
A lot of injuries and cramps happening. Looks like some guys on the sideline are getting fired up. Time to see.
As always, Jasir Gaiman and Tyseer Jones back to return this one.
Jasir Gaiman, Tyseer Jones back for Salesianum. Chris Hack to kick it away for the Explorers.
This is a line drive, tipped. Thankfully recovered by Sean Lewis. Lewis, he's got a bit of room. There's a flag on the play. Lewis doesn't see it, and he's run out of bounds just past the 40 at the 44-yard line.
Sean Lewis takes the kickoff.
Another drive.
There is a flag on the play.
And the Salle down.
Block in the back. Number 40 on the return team. 10-yard foul. First down.
It's a block in the back against Salesianum. That'll set them up at about 30-yard line. That's Tyseer Jones,
One of those
walking off the field.
One of those crucial players on this offense. Cramps and penalties being the true winner of this second half so far.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Birdie Nab so far, 94 yards, 9 completions, 17 attempts, and a passing touchdown. What's he got left in the tank?
Hassan goes in motion. Nab hands that one off to E.J. Cotton. Cotton able to get about 5 yards on that carry before being brought down.
Esterville Cotton carries the ball for Salesianum.
Run off offense unable to get more than 7 yards on a play so far here tonight.
Complete to Sean Lewis, who's dragged down immediately.
Brady Knapp's pass.
About 3 yards on
number
the
13, Sean
gain.
Lewis.
Easy curl route there is going to set them up
14,
good.
Jimmy
Third and
Mahoney.
short. Still in their own red zone, unfortunately.
Third and 3 for the Salles.
Knapp hands this one off to Cotton. Gets a couple yards, but it's shy of the first down. And the Sal's punt unit will take the field. All right, who do you guys think should earn this player of the game? Email wsal@salesianum.org with either A, B, or C in the subject line to cast your vote. Results will be revealed at about the 2-minute mark.
Quick 3 and out for Salesianum. Not something very good when they're down 4. A lot of confusion, a lot of subs needed because of all these injuries.
And this one's booted high, not that far, but it's able to roll into a pretty favorable spot considering the field position the punt was kicked from. And the Explorers will take over from their own 41-yard line.
James McGovern's punt is down at the 41-yard line, where the Explorers will take over 1st and 10.
The Sal's offense coming back on the field. Yet to have somebody in that backfield in a pretty long time.
Here's Sidwar throwing it. Quickly complete to Jimmy Mahoney, who breaks the first tackle, and he gets a bit of room before finally being brought down after a huge gain, putting the ball on the Sal's 39-yard line.
14, Jimmy Mahoney.
The cracks in Salesianum's defense are really starting to show here. LaSalle knows what they're doing, and they're doing it darn well.
Give the Explorers a first down at the Salesianum.
Yaheem Smith still not on the field. No flag on a false start there.
Sidwar looks to throw, complete quickly to Owen Johnson. He's able to make a couple good moves and get into some open space before being brought down. Ball is out. But the Explorers are able to jump on it.
Pass complete.
First
To
down.
number 1, Owen Johnson. Fumble on the play recovered by the Explorers. First and 10, LaSalle at the Salesianum 13-yard line.
Sidwar again in 5 wide, trying to take advantage of LaSalle's depleted secondary. But there's an untouched Ryan Vankerhoven in the backfield. It doesn't matter, as Joey O'Brien is able to catch that pass and make something out of what would have been nothing.
Sally's defense struggling so much.
Castleberra.
LaSalle, all they're doing is having 5 guys out there, and almost every single one of them is hitting a curl route.
For the Explorers.
Salesianum does not have a very strict man-to-man cover 2 defense going right now. They play more of a cloud zone. And LaSalle finally noticed that. They're hitting these short curl routes, dodging 1 tackle, and getting past everybody.
Sidwar finally has a running back with him. It's Azir Nelson. So he goes up to adjust the blocking scheme. He hands it right off. Nelson, he's hit and bounces right back into the end zone for an Explorers touchdown. They extend their lead
Number 4,
by
Azir Nelson
6.
takes the ball in the end zone for an Explorer touchdown.
The snap, hold, and kick are all good.
Chris Heck's
28-17
is successful.
with just under 6.5 left in
6:24
tonight's
remaining in the
contest.
game. It is LaSalle 28, Salesianum 17.
If they want to keep this offense going, they really need to keep this pass deep offense at the forefront. Run offense has not seen much daylight the entirety of this game. While we're at it, make sure you're casting your vote for player of the game. Birdie Nab, 94 yards so far in this showcase. He's got mine. Both teams still have all of their timeouts.
Chris Heck boots this one away for the Explorers as it rolls into Tyseer Jones's hands. He's able to just about break a tackle, but he slips up and falls out of bounds just past the 25-yard line. LaSalle's offense will set up shop.
Tripped up by number 2, J.P. Oates.
If Sally's wants to come back in this game, it all starts right now. They cannot have another 3 and out.
Salesianum takes over first.
They
and
need
10.
to build momentum. They need to get downfield. They need
At their own
points.
25-yard line.
No running back for Sally's. Nab alone in the backfield.
2 high safeties in this nickel look for LaSalle. As Nab looks to throw. His first read wasn't there. He's brought down in the backfield. Massive loss
Brady
on that
Knapp
play.
sacked by number 0, Zyke Scott.
LaSalle's secondary, despite not having many players out there, they're still able to lock up almost every single wide receiver, taking away Nab's first and second reads. And by that point, that D-line has already swallowed him.
Timeout. Salesianum.
Sally's takes a much-needed timeout to think things over.
Coach Deladon really needs to regroup and get his team back into this game here. 2nd down and 20. You're down 11 with just under 6 left. These are the moments that coaches really need to practice for and the players need to be prepared for.
Tying up one of the top teams. Almost every single person had Sally's as the underdog in this matchup, and they looked perfect. But now that score prediction is looking a little bit more realistic right about now as we get some motion from Jaden.
Nab rolls out, motions his receiver, decides to take it on his own, uses the referee as a screen. Incredible job, good juke before being brought down 2 yards shy of the marker. Great awareness there by the junior quarterback, able to scramble up to the 34-yard line, giving 3rd and inches for the Salles.
Brady Knapp
52 dancing onto the field for
as Caleb
no
Davidson waddles on gleefully for the Explorers.
And that QB scramble is enough for a first down.
Knapp was able to keep his knee up long enough, I guess. Incredible job there. And just went off straight to Gaiman, who stopped just under a yard in the backfield.
Jasir Gaiman carries the ball.
Salle
for
stopping
Salesianum.
every run, every pass,
Tackled by number
getting
44,
rid
Ryan
of every
Fandozzi.
single option Salesianum has. The only option Nab has is apparently using refs as his blockers.
Loss of one of the plays, 2nd and 11 for Salesianum.
Number 26, the senior, Liam Sherlock, coming in for the Salles, his first time tonight. As Nab drops to pass, fires out one complete for Tyseer Jones.
Pass complete
3rd down and
to
5.
number 4, Tyseer Jones.
Tyseer, one of the many Salesianum players who had to take a couple
5
plays
for
off from all the
Salesianum.
cramps. Third and about 4. Most likely another pass here.
Nab hands this one off to Sherlock. Found a pretty good hole, but he's just a yard shy of that first down marker. So in this situation, 4 down territory.
Despite their running game seeing
Liam Sherlock, the ball
very
carrier,
little
checked out.
daylight,
4th
they're
and 1
still
for
sticking with it.
Salesianum.
4th and short, they're going for it, obviously. Less than 4 minutes remain.
I could see a quick flat to Jamar Taylor and a slant for Devin Hassan. Try and split those 2 cornerbacks on the lower half of the field, see if one of them can get open. But it's just handed off. First down.
Sherlock,
His
Liam
spotlight.
Sherlock carries the ball. Sherlock carries the ball. Sherlock carries the ball. Salesianum, first down.
Liam having the highest yards per carry out of the entire team.
And Nab now looks to throw again, but he's got pressure and he's brought down 7 yards in the backfield. J.P. Oates with the sack for the Explorers.
Brady Knapp sacked by number 2, J.P. Oates.
3 receivers went out there. Almost all of them were doubled, except for Tyseer.
Nab looks to throw yet again. Fires, and it's complete there to James Elias, making it 3rd down and about 8. A little bit more manageable for Coach Deladon to call a good play here.
James Elias, 3rd and 8 for Salesianum.
These quick curl routes have been working for both sides of the ball. I would expect another one out of this play right here.
Nab looks to throw. He's going to take it on his own. He's got first down yardage, maybe a bit more.
Brady Knapp scampers his way to a Salesianum.
He's brought down.
First down.
Nab making me a little nervous, trying to hurdle the guy instead of sliding. He wants that first down, though. They know they need it.
Sal's running hurry-up offense here. Coach Deladon signaling the play call.
Clock starting to wind down here. Still have 2 timeouts, however.
Nab drops back to throw. He's got pressure, but he evades it. He goes deep for Jamar Taylor. He's double covered. Just through the hands of Taylor. Heavy contact on that play, no flag.
Intended for number
That
6.
ball fully catchable.
Jamar Taylor.
Jamar Taylor's really been struggling on these deep routes. I believe that was the 7th deep ball they've thrown to him, and the 7th he's dropped. Devin Hassan still leading the team in receiving yards with 30 as a flag is on the field.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense number 0. 2nd down.
Another penalty on Zeke Scott for jumping the snap there. As the Salles get a free 5 yards on 2nd down. Sherlock in motion, Knapp drops back to pass. Complete to Taylor on the screen. Good move, he breaks 2 tackles, still going before being stopped and then brought down.
Brady Knapp completes the pass
at the 21.
6. Jamar Taylor for Salesianum, 1st down.
Hassan in motion, Knapp looks to throw. He's going deep.
Brady Knapp's pass, incomplete. Intended for number 6, Jamar Taylor. Number 6, Joey O'Brien on the coverage for the Explorers.
Overthrew him once again. This is going to be 2nd and 10. Wide trips on the right for Salesianum.
Dead ball, full start, offense, number 7, 5-yard foul, still 2nd down.
So false start against Salesianum. I'll put them in a tough 2nd and long here.
Showing a lot of blitz here for LaSalle.
Knapp throwing it. There's a lot of rushers. He's going deep for Taylor yet again. Taylor unable to get to it. Even more contact on that one. Still no flag.
Number 6.
Devin Hassan running to the sideline as Tai Wu comes in for the Salles. 3rd down and long.
8 deep ball to Jamar Taylor there. They certainly have a lot of trust in him. Yet to prove himself yet here tonight. Sticking with the same formation. Taylor most likely going to be in a fade here as they see her in motion.
Knapp rolls out right. He's got pressure, and he takes the sack. 4th down and even longer.
Brady Knapp sacked by number 43, Cooper Healy.
Just over a minute remaining in this football game. Not looking good for the Salles here. Still not using any of their timeouts.
Coach Deladon, you have to go for this here. LaSalle knows exactly what's coming. They got their safeties playing real high. Knapp, he's got pressure. Complete to Tyseer Jones, but he's down right away. LaSalle will take over on downs with less than a minute left. And Jones unable to get off the field.
He's in a lot of pain. Seen this all game. Doc Joe taking the field for more time than a lot of this defense. First half saw so much promise here. Thought we had a real matchup here. But LaSalle made some halftime adjustments and just tore them apart, piece by piece.
For any of you SEC fans out there, this will go down for the Salles as what we like to call a quality loss. As the Explorers look to be taking victory formation here.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of this evening's game, please take care of your trash and place them in the proper receptacles. Abyssinia Stadium thanks you.
And there's the knee.
Clock starting to wind down as we see handshakes starting to take sides.
(28-17) the final score here for Salesianum. They're 1-1 now. LaSalle advances to 3-0. But Salesianum's player of the game by popular vote was Jay Burrell, number 5. He had an incredible game on defense. Some really good tackles, some really good pass breakups. Congratulations, Jay.
Your final score here from
Salesianum showing so much promise through this first half. Defense and offense both firing on both sides. LaSalle shutting them down on every accord, especially the run game, something that Sally's has been so strong apart for the past couple years. Last week, all they could do was run the ball, and LaSalle knew that and tore them up for it. And then at the end, LaSalle took advantage of all those injuries, set up in that 5-set motion, and just tore them up on those curl routes. Joey O'Brien leading the team in both receptions and yards. I want to thank you once again for joining us here at WSAL, an entirely student-run broadcasting club. My name is Liam Watson. He's Tim Grace. Thank you so much for joining us here at Abysinio Stadium. Have a good night.